Welcome, it's trucking time. I thought it was way overdue, so here I am with this Kenworth W900 and my home garage, and as soon as we get the air to the brakes, to the system, we are off. And I thought we would take a couple of heavy hauls if we can. We're not going to bring any trailer with us today. I might do a couple of graphical changes because what I've seen that all of my settings has been put on maximum and beyond, so I just have to check the flow of the game, the FPS and such, and I might do short, you know, minor changes during the way, but it is what it is. Can always be happy about if it doesn't crash for me, because that'd be an issue before. Alright, let's see if, yeah, this ought to be enough to get moving. Alright. Gotta try to remember all the settings and all the keys, all the key bindings. It was a while ago, to say the least. Well, it's nice to be back. I kind of wish it was easier for me to change back and forth with the setup between Flight Simulator and Truck Simulator. I would probably drive a lot more if it was easier for me to change. But it is what it is. Let's listen to that Detroit diesel 60 with a crazy amount of torque and excessive horsepower, depending on what you're hauling, of course, but there we go. Trying to find my way back to all the whole setup of the. See if I hope the engine is not too loud though, for you to hear me. It might be. So for now we seem to have pretty good FPS. I know it's always a little bit more FPS thirsty when we get up to the garage, but down here it's supposed to be around 60. Let's hope. Yeah, I'm just below 60, so I guess that's alright. haven't yet checked what kind of thing we're going to be picking up. What kind of a machine or equipment. One, it feels really good to hold this wooden wheel of mine. Kinda missed it. Right. Messing up the gears. I don't know if we should stop here just to check it out. We might have a better one from the forestry up ahead. So we're gonna check our little computer here, what we got. And we've got something like from Sandpoint, one from the forestry to Grangeville. Seems like a good one. Hang on. Cargo weight. Yep. That one is to Grangeville. That was to Grangeville, and we actually don't have any other heavy machinery to haul. So we're stuck with this one, but I must say it's totally fine. We're gonna get this one.
Let's roll. We owe it to our children to have you arrive late.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Targonita Gamer. Hope you're good. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm figuring I have lost a lot of viewers. Viewers that who like trucking the most. But I'm gonna keep doing what I like the best, so. And I'm gonna try to conquer my laziness
in 400 meters
and change setup more often. Although it's never good. My experience about changing back and forth usually ends up with things being ruined or damaged or not working. So. But yeah, and also if I knew that there was actually some interest in trucking, like people would suggest what I would haul and what to drive, I might find it more interesting to pop by the truck simulator a little more often. So yeah. In the end, me streaming is about the viewers. And it's not always so easy to know what people like and what they want to watch if they don't say it. It's a guessing game, you could say. And yeah, of course, I usually do what I want, but I find it important to know about what people want to. I mean, that is inspiring in its own way. I actually would like to turn down the volume a bit of the truck, but I think I'm gonna do it in the game because I had trouble whenever I tried to do anything outside of the game, you know, fiddling with setups and settings. I mean, outside and tabbing out from the game, and it gets unstable, and I need to restart it. But well, I'm gonna try it right now because I like taking risks. Hang on. No, I actually can't leave the screen. Okay. All right. Just gonna take my. Oh, I have two. I want the Spokane as well. But nah, this is more fun, I think. Let's see what setup we can use. All right, so I have a tri-drive, so I could go with the shortest one, though. I could do that, but it's not as interesting to drive. This is more interesting. This one I can back up. This one I can't because it's just too many axes involved. So I can reverse like shorter stretch, but not for very long. All right, we're gonna take this one. Confirm and take job. I am job. And let's see if I can do something about, maybe that is reset as well, that's why it's so loud. No, it's actually not. So master volume, let's put it down just like a notch like this. It's fine. Yeah, I think this is a little better. You can still hear the roar and the wonderful noise. Oh, okay, so which one is which? It's not the same machine though, so I think the other one is ours, not the closest one. So I think we did it right. Yeah, because this is like with a dolly in the back. I don't know what to call it. I call it a dolly. Makes the trailer turn smoother in on corners. Let's see if I remember that. Right, so that one's good. There. Let's see see if I remember how to get out. I did. I was not away from this game too long, it seems. Here we go. And let's check. Let's check connections. Tires, fires, and the suspension, and if it's load is secured as it should be, lights and such, tires again, and wheel nuts, wheel bolts, I don't know what they call. Alright. I actually forgot to check something. Yeah. Alright. Brake lights works. Actually can't check the rear suspension very good. Maybe a little, I don't know. I don't see much. Alright. Everything seems fine, of course. As always. In this perfect world. And off we go. That is a nice horn. I should like that one better. How about both? No, 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 no. That's terrible. That's a little better. Right. Everyone knows we are about to leave. Although I need to make this in a different fashion. Going straight, backing up here a bit. And I'm gonna use a little more space to the left so we can leave this area without any hassle. Alright. Here we go. Suspension is all the way up. That's good. Kinda need that every now and then. I don't know if the space is gonna be enough though. We'll see if we get stuck, obviously. Seems okay so far. Trying to use every inch here coming out. And yeah. Seems like we're on our way to Grangeville out of Sandpoint. I know I've been driving here a lot, but this is my home port, my home garage, so especially when I've been away for a while, I like to begin here. One of my favorite places. So. Cam was not the good one. Let's just do this. This is okay. Every now and then, I like to entertain my viewers with an exterior view and sound. This is not your typical forest tractor, but it is somewhat adapted, or so good thing you can change the height, the ride height, for instance. We're gonna let
In 400 meters, turn right.
what do you call them? Now I'm on aviation
Turn right.
all the time. Strobes.
And
I was like
turn left.
strobe lights. No, not strobe lights, but okay. I give up. The next word coming to mind was wigwags. That's also aviation. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh
Turn
boy.
left.
Well, I'm halfway out, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I can see anything, but we're good. We're clear. Yeah, it's a little out of sync, the track IR. Yeah, so that's probably the beacon lights, I guess. That's also aviation, but you have beacon in this one as well, so. Not hazard lights, that's probably the blinking stuff. I think that's hazard lights. Jesus, I don't remember. These are the wipers. Obviously, that's the hazard lights. And the third one is the, right, the wigwags. No, the beacon lights. Crying out loud. Wigwags, strobe lights, landing lights. How about some landing lights? There we go. Oh, just parking lights will be fine. That's taxi light for you. Right, no Jake brakes
Keep
inside
right.
of the
And then turn right.
populated area. And we're not gonna listen to Mr. Freeman right now because we are gonna use the outing that you are supposed to use on your way out from this area, not through downtown, through the narrow streets.
Keep
But
right.
going around it. That's what they would use. It's always allowed to use the retarder. Oh, there it is.
Take the first exit for the
And we're gonna take that curb. Yes, we are gonna take that curb. Okay. I know I can take that corner without taking the curb, but I messed up.
Continue
See if we can do this. Maybe we get there before these guys do. very inefficient to have the Jake brake going while you're changing gears, but you gotta love it. It's a cool factor. So I love how SES is working on California. I mean, it's good, but it's also weak, and it's gonna be awesome with some new companies and some new stuff to do, new areas. And I said that in an earlier stream that I suspected that they would work a lot on California after the releasing Texas. Maybe they said it, but I didn't read it anywhere. It was just my own guess. That might have been the case anyway, but because Texas, both Texas and Montana kind of upped the whole game, and like I guess one of the first releases was California. Maybe that was the first one. I was not playing this from day one, so I don't know, but I think it was among the first ones anyway. So things has changed, and it's a good thing that they don't just, abandon California and whatever, just keep going. They get resources and good workers for it, and that's top-notch quality right there. Any company who knows what's best in the company interest, what's best for the company, will do it like that. Just like Naughty Dog, that's also like a studio. They know what they're doing, and they taking care of theirs, their personnel and employees. I don't know about the policies, it's SES, but the result tells that people like what they are doing and they get time to do a good job. So nobody's there with a whip and kind of stress them out, it seems, because good thing takes time. That's like a natural law. You can't rush it. It's not going to be good. And well, it's sad that many companies don't get it. It's all about fast profits. Well, they're not going to survive. Maybe they will, but not on being thorough. I mean, there's always people who like new content all the time, new games, and just don't settle down ever. They need new stuff all the time. And that's their people, I guess. They're consumers. I like the other one, when you sit down and really think things through and get a good result that will remain. Kind of like Rockstar did with GTA, and also with upcoming, I guess, Red Dead Redemption also. Things built to last. I always appreciate it, especially in this world where people are just after fast money and fast products, and disgusting. Fast everything.
Keep right.
And those are the people who are killing things that are consistent and would work if they're not there poking in it and putting bad seeds in it.
Continue straight.
Who am I to know? Who am I to judge? But this is what I see, this is what I experience, and these are my thoughts.
In 400 meters, turn right.
I'm no businessman. Apparently. Obviously.
Turn right.
If I would be, I would do my whole YouTube channel would look so different, I guess. My setup as well, and I would have really varying content, I guess. But I know that about myself, I could never keep up with that. Because I need to have interest in what I do. If I don't have it, it's gonna show my product. So it's basically also like a natural thing. Like, you need to enjoy what you're doing, and people are gonna enjoy it. If you don't, well, too bad. It's gonna show, I guess. Then you can be a really good entertainer, I guess, too. So if you have like a natural ability to entertain about whatever, whenever, you don't have to be in your best shape, and maybe don't have to be very inspired either. You can just do a lot of talks and you pull it off anyway. I'm not one of those. People who know me knows exactly when I'm on my low and when I'm on my high, so I don't like to be like that, but it's been my way all my life. And even if I'm trying to change some parts, you know, I don't want to put people through misery just because I'm in a bad mood. That's my obligation. That's my responsibility. And yet it seems to be very hard for me. Like, in the moment when I don't feel good, I don't have the ability to just, oh, I need to consider people. So I'm in luck if I just, you know, shut everything down and take a step back. Then I did something good, actually, because that was like in the last second of making a choice while you're not able to make good choices or good things. If I can pull that off, that's a good thing. I remember almost tipping over in this like curve, in this turn. I came a lot faster than I did now. And I didn't bother. I mean, I can take that, but I was kind of not leaning inwards, and I was on the wall, on the mountain wall, in seconds, and flipped over. So it took a while to get references in this game. Even if I've been a truck driver for many years, still, you need to kind of convert everything that you see because you don't feel it and such. So you need to make new references just based on vision, and maybe a little feeling in the wheel, but that's not much. It's good. I mean, it's better than nothing really, but feel the wheels through the steering wheel. try again. Nope. How about now? How about now? How about now? Like a fly trying to fly through a window. How about now? How about now? How about now? Still no? Yeah, this is a beautiful game, I must say. It's really nice. Great job. I wonder sometimes how Microsoft Flight Simulator would do if it wasn't named Microsoft Flight Simulator. It was. I know they are not the ones developing it, but anyway, I believe that the companies doing it is kind of tied with some decisions and such because of Microsoft. But that's in my head. I don't know. That's just assumptions. But I sometimes wonder, what if like SCS would have got that, or you know, some other great studio, or Asobo for that matter, without Microsoft in it. Because without Microsoft, of course, every Xbox owner would be, they would not be able to fly the flight simulator. However, it would have been easier to make. It would have been easier to create the game and not worry about those things like you need to be. It must go with both Xbox and PC, and they have to be. I don't know what it called when they can play on the same online platform. Cross something. We don't have to go to the weigh station today. Don't have to pull over. Like they say in GTA, the police, cops, when they go trying to stop you, pull over, and I'm like, no sir, this is a t-shirt. No sir, this is a sweater. Thank you for asking. Pull over. You just won't get it. It's a t-shirt. It's not a pullover. Flight simulator, it needs so much more concentration, constant concentration, flying the flight simulator. If you don't fly like with an autopilot, pre-programmed autopilot.
And then exit left. Exit left.
But that's constant, like, uh-oh. Alright, I guess it's gonna crash now, yeah. Alright. Yeah, and then I hit the wall. I love this. Like, it's crashing, but it's not crashing. I just can't see anything. That's not a big deal, really. I mean, shit. And I didn't even go out from the game, so alright. And no problem, I'm gonna start it again. See how long we can go with this. And I have new driver on the graphics card, and it's not overclocked, and you know, the whole nine. Yeah, this is one of the reasons that I also don't like to do this, because it's always involved with shit like this. Sorry. I just said it. And I still don't know what the issue is. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's working for a month without any hassle, and I do it on a daily basis, driving the truck. And I know the flight simulator does that too, like a long starter, it's totally still, but it recovers. This one doesn't. So yeah, just return wherever we left off. I don't know where that was. Hopefully, what I remember quite clearly is
An
actually,
elite team has been assembled to guide the mission. Let's get started.
and it makes sense because
Keep left.
this is where it
Back
crashed.
10, exit left.
Whenever it autosaves,
Exit left.
it's like it runs a risk that it would crash, and that's been an issue for a while. And then I don't know if they fixed it or I fixed it in some way I don't understand, but that's usually when it happens, and you don't get it because you don't really see. Maybe it's there on the stream, I don't know, but that little save icon on the left upper corner that comes up every time it auto saves. I actually don't know how to turn that off. I would like to turn it off because I rather see that but I don't think you can do it. Gameplay, I guess. Autosave somewhere, autosave. I never seen it before, so if they didn't put it in there recently, and it's probably not there. If anyone knows about autosave function, please let me know, because this is a big issue for me and I didn't find any information about it. Mainly because I guess people don't realize that might be the case, why it crashes, and it probably don't crash for everyone anyway, but for me it does. I mean, it could be whatever, it could be the hard drive, but it's pretty new, so and no other games have troubles with on the same hard drive, so yeah, this is not camera, regional, chat, convoy, quick replies, nothing about autosave, or it's just truck settings, game settings. This would be it, but no, nothing. So I guess I can't do anything about it, except for save, like manual save, but that's pointless. Nothing here. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we just have to do this. So there's something else I kind of suspect. Oh, hang on. Wow, my filters disappeared as well. That never happened before. So I programmed, and you can see the filters on the left, and I need to reset them. I did that before I started the game. Alright, it's not much, it's gonna go pretty fast, but then you can see what I do. So I take 3 of them. That's sharpen X, black and white, and oh, I didn't get the third one. And I must have taken it. Right, we're gonna start with this anyway. So like 8%, just a tad to get more realistic, because it's kind of much colors. 8% is good. And sharpen. Alright, there it is. Brightness contrast. I don't know why it's not on 0. Every time I start it, regardless of what game it is, it's always set for something. It's not neutralized. So I usually just go down in gamma to get more intense shadowing. That's all. That's the only reason. That's why I do it. And then some sharpening. Where is the sharpen? There it is. And that's just a tad. I don't remember exactly how much, but this is good. Done. All right. Let's continue and hope that it won't crash. But like I said, every time it autosaves, it runs risk of crashing. So that seems to be the case anyway. Right, good thing we could keep going from where we left off, so that is a good thing. That was not always the case. Usually it couldn't save. Even if it tried, it couldn't. It just crashed. And then I had to go back all the way like 5 minutes before or whatever. I mean, somewhere, I think there was a setting somewhere where you could... Hang on. 99431. Alright, I'm not gonna write it down today. It's just too much things for me right now because of this crashing issue, but I think you could, there was somewhere, I need to check that, somewhere in the settings there was, you could like change times, like how often do you want it to save, but maybe I don't remember it correctly, but I'm almost... No. Maybe it was another game. Yeah, because I'm going through this. Couldn't see anything. Right? No, nothing. Oh, very well. Very well. It is what it is. Indicator. Now it's saving.
Keep right.
It was no issue. So who knows, really? I don't have a clue what it does and why. What's the issue? It didn't even stutter, so that was also a thing before. Like every time it autosaved, it was a little stutter, and that's how I kind of figured out. Okay, so maybe it's the autosave, and you know. A couple of times I even saw it, like you could see that little thing come up and everything froze, and I have a lot of flickering going on. Maybe the graphics, right, maybe the graphics changed back, the options, see. No, it didn't. Alright. Friction scaling, 150 on scaling. I'm not sure where I used to run, but I can't be below this because the flickering is gonna get worse. So I might have run 200 before, but I'm not gonna change that right now. But yeah, maybe I did. But that means like between 40 and 50 FPS per second. And now I'm constantly above 50 most of the time. Then first I thought it was connected to the fact that you use the external camera, because sometimes I could, alright, I'm not going to use the external camera and just drive from inside, and it would work for a while, and then after a while it crashes anyway, and I was like, okay, so that's not it either. I'm always like trying to find the reason, or you know, some connection between what happens and what is going on, or maybe some setting that I need to get rid of or change. But I've been going back and forth so much with this game, and it doesn't make any sense, because then comes a time, and it's not even after an update, not even that. There comes a time when it never crashes, and it's just solid, and then comes an update, and then it can start again. So I never experienced it getting better after an update. I always experienced it getting worse, but I guess they might, you know, release small updates that I don't notice, and that might be the case. That might be it. Yeah. So I'm gonna be sitting inside now for a while. I don't know. Grangeville, alright.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh, turn left, huh? Alright. I can do that. Yeah,
left.
I remember this is the intersection. Oh, that is very thoughtful of you, sir. Thank you very much for considering my size. And I will consider your fender. Where do you go? That's it.
In 400 meters, turn right.
I kind of missed this guy. I've been missing him.
Turn right.
Alright, this is my place, alright. This is where we are supposed to drop this. What is it? Hang on. It's called
You've arrived.
log
It's been
harvester.
my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Seems like I have to do some service on this truck though. I didn't pay attention about that. It's 20%, and it's probably mostly tires anyway. I don't remember hitting anything, but I mean, it's possible. But it haven't malfunctioned or anything, so we're good. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna back up because this is a release trailer. It's not my personal trailer or my company's personal trailer. We're just gonna drop it right here and see if we have some other interesting something, little something or big something. There we go. I'm gonna drop it right here. Yes, sir. Oh, auto drop. I'm lazy today. All right, what do we have? Back to Sandpoint. That seems a little boring, and that seems boring as well, because that's almost the same route. All right, we're gonna check some other places around here, or we will just call it a day and see, and let it be night and let it be morning and see if they got something else. But first, we're gonna check the other companies in Grangeville. Sandpoint, everything goes to Sandpoint. What is this? Bozeman. Waste paper to Bozeman on a, what is it? Drop neck. Drop neck, flatbed, drop neck. All right. Oh, that's a long one. Yeah, I might actually. I would take this one for, it's a nice route to be driving, but in all honesty, it's gonna be dark pretty soon, so I actually gonna park. This one just have 55 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna park, and I also need to take a little break. Excuse me, but that's the case, and I will be back in a bit. Just gonna park this tractor somewhere where it's not in the way, and I can easily access their, what's that? Clerk? Or what do you call it? Where you let them know that you're here to pick up something, and they let you know where to pick it up. Anyway, I will be back. Here we go again. Here we go, go. Okie dokie. Let's just set time to 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, and my beacons have been running all night long. Wonder there's. Yeah. It's interesting that I would have any power left in my batteries. Let's turn that off. Oh, that was the wiper. Yeah. That was the hazards. There you go. Alright, let's check the market. What do they have for us in Grangeville? This is interesting actually. This is an interesting setup. I think I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it to Thompson Falls. Alright. 2 hours, 48 minutes. I think I can do that. Set GPS.
Our mission is to secure the safety of the American people, including
Indeed.
you. Buckle up.
Alright, I don't have any air yet. I don't know if it goes faster to do it like this, but in real life it does a bit. Not that much faster, but a bit. Stars and stripes right there. Alright. And here we go. Here we roll. Here we go. How about some lights? Oh yeah, thanks. Let's almost get out of air again. Yeah. Some enlightenment. Love that sound when it happens. I actually want to do like make a wheel just like this for the flight simulator, but it's
In 400
like
meters,
cut off the
turn left.
upper part and do like a nice smooth ending to it.
Turn
I
left.
don't know if that's possible, but on both sides, so it would look like an old World War II yoke, but a little more classy. However, yeah, would be the matter about all the buttons that I can't use anymore. So I kind of need to make some sort of panel for that and put all the buttons there, or just disconnect them all together and use
In
other
400 meters,
stuff.
turn
But
right.
yeah, that would be realistic because they don't have anything connected to them, these old yokes.
Turn right.
But the feeling of this steering wheel makes me want to do that for the flight simulator as well. But yeah, obviously it's not gonna work with
In
all the
400
planes. It would
meters,
feel
turn left.
odd to have that and fly the 737, for instance. That would be really odd.
Turn left.
But yeah, one can always dream. Alright, where are we picking up? There they are. The orange, big orange. I think I'm gonna go with that triple setup. I usually never do that, so I thought maybe I would do that today.
You've arrived.
Kinda looks cool.
It's been my honor and duty to
In this
see you
case.
through this mission.
It looks interesting. Let's put it that way. I'm intrigued. Just, I'm curious what other setups are there and how do they look. Yeah, so this would be the interesting one, but I already did it a couple of times, so we're gonna do the regular one, the triple one, the one they set up for us.
Let's roll. We owe it to
I
our
am
children
Job.
to have you arrive safely.
I am Job.
For anyone who wonders, that is from Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams.
I am Job.
He's so great. He was so great with his different voices and acts. I love his acting very much. I mean, who didn't? Yeah. Something like that.
To drive.
There we go. Let's pop out for a sec and do a little physical work here. That's it. And the brake lines or the airlines. The fifth wheel. Looks good, looks good. Suspension looks good, of course it looks good. Let's crawl under. These lines look good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Love these early morning sounds. Or evening as well. Alright. Automatic brake light testers. If anyone wonders, I have a remote in my pocket. Alright, I didn't check these. Darn it, darn it. No shortcuts, no cutting corners. No, sir. Alright. This is annoying, I know. Alright. Honk honk, honk honk honk. Honk 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 honk. Hey yo, Silver, away! Oh man. My gear shifter is coming loose. That's what I'm talking about. Every time I move it, it's getting more and more. What's the name of that? Like, not solid and not stable. The opposite. Starting to move. I should really rebuild this in like a serious way. Like, I don't know, somewhere in a shop, like a place when I can do it in a good way, so it would hold together.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I'm just not that ambitious, I'm afraid. Turn right. side.
400 meters.
Want to know?
Turn right.
All right. Then we're gonna expect to crash
Turn right.
anytime. No, I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? Nobody. It's a treat every time. It's like a surprise. Love the chrome. Once in a distant past, I mentioned that I didn't have the chrome before I got, and this is weird, before I got the Dom's 379, Dom's Peterbilt's 379 mod. Before that, all of my trucks, including this one was John Ruda's Kenworth W900. Every truck, it was just like, it looked like silver plastic, or it didn't look at all like chrome. The gear shifter somewhat looked like chrome, but definitely not the decorations around the gauges. It looked very cheap anyway. And when I installed that mod, it appeared, and all my trucks had chrome in them, and I was like, that's a good deal, because Dom's 379 is kind of expensive. I mean, you get a lot for the money, but I got more for it, obviously. So I was happy with that. So whatever way it did, it triggered other trucks to have chrome, and that doesn't make sense to me, but that's what happened. I didn't try to do it the opposite way, so I didn't uninstall his mod just to take a look. I don't know. I just didn't want to fiddle with it anymore. I was so happy that I got chrome side. Nope, not gonna touch it. Excellent ZeeMods. They did a perfect job with this and the other engines. ZeeMod on top for me. The acoustics, I mean, other makers do a lot, like really good with engine sounds and all that, but acoustic wise, ZeeMod are superior.
Continue straight.
And of course, if I would ever demonstrate the product, I would use this one, the Detroit Diesel, because that's
In
just
400 meters. Turn
it
right.
rocks the most. Yeah, the weight station next. All right. Let's take a weight. Let's not wait for taking the weight.
Turn right.
Right, let's just roll over slowly and press 108,781 pounds. 108. Yeah, this is heavy. Could call it a heavy haul, I think. Indeedio. I'm gonna occupy the whole left lane here. Hopefully no one, he wants to turn. But that's actually pretty convenient for me, I think. Because no one's gonna come from the left right now. Because he's blocking them. I'm blocking him and he's blocking them. That worked out pretty nicely, I would say. Me likey. have a really strong engine. So 1,000 horses. I don't know the amount of the torque, but that would be an interesting thing. Anyway, the power of this one makes it possible for me to stay on the low revs, low RPMs, and just enjoy that sound. It kind of sounds stressed when you're trying to some people like it this way. I'm like, no, please don't. Poor engine. Good thing you don't do it. You know, I mean, it's not. It's just a simulator, so it's fine. But it would be interesting if you actually could, like, have engines worn down in, like, before they should be worn down. I mean, if people run them hard all the time, and would have. Maybe it's in it. I don't know. Maybe it's in the this damage meter. I don't have a clue. But I have 20 right now still. So, like I said before, it's probably the rubber, the tire wear. Can see this because my cam is right in front of it. I don't want to move that one, the frame for my cam, but I would love to be able to move the other one to the top, so I would do that. Sorry. I just have a thing for this.
Turn left.
This is service station immediately, it says. Nah, I can go for 10% more. If it's just the tires, I can't do that. It's how real. No. Owner would think. Anyway, here in Sweden, they can run the tires for as long as it's still legal.
Keep right.
Sometimes beyond that point as well. Some owners, some owner operators. They want us to. Nope, they don't want us to pull over. That's good. I appreciate that. All right, I'm trying to find. That's it. Yeah. The key assigned for removing that stuff. I forgot. So, do they want us to turn now? We're going to turn right. So we're good here. We are good in the right lane. Let's just roll with it. Roll with it.
Keep
Just
right.
roll with
And
it.
then exit right.
Yes, sir. Yes. Morgan Freeman, Mr. Freeman. I will
Exit
do so.
right.
Yes, sir. Your wish is my command, sir. do want to use my speed, but I can't. I will, anyway. I probably have more horses, more power than this one anyway, so I might be able to just pass him regardless. But there's always someone in the wrong lane, and that's gonna be that. This Greyhound bus, I would like to kick his ass. That was good. It worked, didn't it? I don't even know if I'm allowed to use this lane since I'm in a truck, and I don't think an argument about power would make Mr. Policeman any happier. Probably not. Probably not. What's your problem on? No problem on. It's interesting about truck driving for me because I stopped that profession because of exhaustion, like total exhaustion. Ran right straight into the wall, you could say, mentally and soon physically as well. Somewhat physically. And that part is like coughing, like acids in my stomach coming up, and really makes me cough and don't feel good about it. And then all the mental shit. So this game sometimes triggers me. For now, for instance, I got this pressure coming up in my chest, so I don't know if it's the game or something else, but it might be, because I didn't feel it during the day, so I actually just felt it once, not playing this, but playing this sometimes trigger that, so I just have to cut it short if that continues. So if it doesn't go away, I just have to cut it short stream, but I think we'll be alright. That's why I don't drive in reality anymore. I still love trucks, I still love the profession as a general profession, but if you know, get to know the details about some of the truck professions, you can see that it's really not for the body and for the soul. It's stressful, and some of it. And there is also truck professions where you actually can do great and you have good sleep, good time, and you make good money, and that's that. But for me, whenever I'm involved with city traffic, I'm gonna make it harder. For obvious reasons. I mean, it's a lot more concentrating, focusing, and being vigilant, alert about your surroundings and what's going on. It's not like just, cruising on the highway or a freeway and just be in your thoughts. You need to stay alert. So that's a big difference right there. And in the end, for me, it was the long days too. So some professions, you have a certain amount of time you can drive. You're allowed to drive legally. Then you have to take a rest, and you need to consider weekly rest as well. Not only daily rest, but weekly rest. And then there is professions where you don't drive all the time. You can cut corners instead of reporting like other work. You can just put, I was resting because the boss wants you to do that, because that's how they work. Because otherwise you can't finish what you're doing, and the other driver cannot take the truck in time for the next part of the day, or the 24-hour day. So of course, if you want to keep that work, you're gonna probably cheat. But I think if they not already removed that or put something instead so you can't cheat with it, like change the system, they will do so pretty soon, I'm sure. I haven't caught up on what changes have been made to the system in Sweden. And really, if I would ever go back and drive trucks, it would be like part-time or something really chill, like maybe long haul, I don't know, but I kind of stressed out about being away from home a lot, so I guess not in Sweden anyway. It might be a whole different thing if I move to the States, but I don't know. It's, there's other things in the state to consider, and it's not a good time to be a truck driver there. I heard it's really messed up right now. Really messed up. Really a lot of change going on, and yeah. So it depends on who you work for and what you hold, obviously. But my point was,
Continue straight.
I would probably love to travel, like see the country, and that way I could be away from home. Because I find I've seen Sweden, I've seen Norway, I've seen Finland, I've seen Denmark, so I see the countries around. I've seen many parts of Europe as well. So I've been there, seen it. I haven't been that excited. Norway excites me. All countries, Norway and Switzerland, both contains a lot of mountains and beautiful nature, beautiful. It's like a fairy tale, basically. So, and I'm actually really interested in North America overall, and want to travel there.
In 400
and that would be a good way
left.
of doing it, so you could make money while you're doing it.
Turn left.
But I would really be very picky. I don't know if you can be picky, but I need to be picky. So about the company, what they do, how they work around. Oh, that's cool. How they work around their employees and policies and also it's probably a big upside if I would get to drive something I like these older designed trucks.
Continue straight.
The plastic fantastic doesn't excite me at all, really. So the Cascadia, Freightliner Cascadia, and Volvo, and all of the other trucks that's a lot of plastic on, that's just, no, I've been there too. Most trucks are like that in Europe. So there comes one now. Cascadia. So yeah, I love these old looking trucks. I really love them, so that would be also a big thing for me, because if you want to keep yourself inspired
In 400
you would
meters,
probably
turn
consider
right.
those details, those stuff when you're looking for a job, but probably,
Turn right.
I don't know. Still, it needs to be realistic, and you're not all that. You're replaceable for sure. I
Keep
mean,
left. And
there are
then
other
turn
guys
left.
knowing the profession as well, so maybe you can't just be all that. And no, I'm not gonna sit in a Cascadia because I want to sit in a Kenworth W900. So you're just gonna
Continue
suck it
straight.
up and drive it anyway, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great anyway. So, so I would not be that guy, but I would look for operators that have older trucks. But with that comes also great responsibility of keeping them in shape. Of course, all trucks do, but I guess they need to be more shiny, and it's more like you need to love what you're doing. You need to love the trucks with your soul and heart,
In 400 meters,
and that's why
turn
they
right.
have these kind of trucks, because the operators love them and the drivers love
Turn right.
drivers love them, and yeah, makes sense. I should have been turned right. I did a big. All right, I wasn't paying attention, so gotta go and turn around somewhere where it's suitable, of course, not here. I wouldn't. I didn't say I couldn't, but I wouldn't. I would try somewhere. Because it's a simulator, of course. I would not do it with a real one. It would be just too much resistance and too much force on the equipment, the tires, and no, I would not. So this saving seems to be worked out as well. Alright, I think we might be able to turn around somewhere here. If we're lucky. I don't want to go all the way to Sandpoint. However, we can't turn into one of these streets because it's blocked, so I'm gonna do somewhat of how do you say, compromise, if I can. I don't know, maybe I cannot. Oh, it would be so cool if I could use this space.
Keep right.
I don't know if it's blocked, but I'm gonna try. Oh, please. Please say I can use this. Please. No invisible wall, please. No. I want to go to the Holiday Inn, please. Please, SCS. They have these Easter egg locations where you actually can use the space that's not on the map. But it's always like, I don't know. Can I? It seems like I can so far. I'm not hitting anything. Alright. Hopefully that's gonna be the case up ahead. And we'll be good to turn around here. Oof. That was a nice echoing sound. Alright, it seems like we're good. Let's see if we... So that truck's gonna turn left, and we are turning our left, and that is a good thing. However, the traffic is a biatch. Okay, maybe I'm gonna use the suicide lane because this doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. Let's see if some gentle soul will let me in. I said gentle soul. Are you the gentle soul? I just made him the gentle soul. And what do you know? He let me in. People are great. I will take a short break after releasing this one, but I'm gonna be back for more. So please stay put if you're here and find this interesting, this blabbering, and this wonderful jailbreak. Huh? Huh? Uh-huh. You can't live without it, can you? I know I can't. Oh, seems I can. I should have. Oh man, that was bad. I ran out of gas. Oh my god. Oh, I am so. Alright, and let's see if I can remember this. Was it F7? No, I don't know. Where? Why does it skips F1? Alright, so I can do it this one. This is not. Oh, that's not diagnostics. I would want to have some fuel, please. Where do I get that? I did this a couple of times, not too much, but visit surface station immediately. I know that. I want to have some fuel, please. Alright, so if I can't do this, I'm trying to hit the escape button, but nothing is happening. What? F1, alright, F1 again, F2, that's not it, that's not it. F3, that's not it. F4, that's not it. Oh shoot. F5, that's not it. F7. Alright, so it seems like that's the only key that doesn't work. What do you know? Like, the only key that doesn't work is the one I really need to push. Huh. Alright, so let's check out the key setup. F1, F6, F7. Route advisor diagnostic page. If the same one, and that's what happened. This is embarrassing. That was the word I was looking for earlier. And I just can't find any way of. That's it. I found it. And number 2. No. No, 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 not service. What? Huh. Wow. The arrows doesn't work. I can't press 2. Doesn't work. F2 doesn't work. What in? I can't do anything. Total service, that I don't want to do that. That wouldn't help me at all. Don't you love when things just work out? I know I do. And this is the exact opposite of that. When nothing makes sense anymore. Why can't I just have emergency refueling because it's not out of fuel? And that's not the problem? Because this says it's not. Alright? So maybe it's just a malfunction then, and I'm just assuming I forgot to fill it up. And that's even more embarrassing. I'm not paying attention at all. F1, alright?
Continue straight.
So yeah, service. Maybe that was it. I mean, maybe it, but I don't have an orange like engine light on the dash, so I don't know what that was. And I have like half a tank, so I have not run out of gas or diesel in this case. Alright. Never mind this. I apologize for my... Oh man, this is... Please just... Yeah. Right. I don't know what happened. Usually you can see if it's the engine, then the engine light lights up.
Make a U-turn. Let's keep our enemies guessing.
Or if it's the... It really behaved like I run out of fuel, so I was so convinced that that was the case. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the service shop and do a tune-up. And where do they want this parade of trailers? What now? Right. Maybe be careful here. I need to check the map. How do I do that? I just managed to forget everything right now. Just like I'm a mess. All right, so it's just straight ahead here, but should I? Can I drive all the way around this place, or? I don't think so. Can I? No, I cannot. So something is not right. What did I do wrong now? Nothing makes sense. And I made another mistake maybe, and I'm maybe not able to turn around here because I was not paying attention again. What is this, all this about not paying attention? We might be fine, but it's gonna be really tight with the... Yeah, it seems like it's okay. Alright, but where is the spot? Where's the Sputnik? What is going on? Like it's supposed to be right here on my right side. Seems like I overlooked something, or... Hang on. No. This is odd. Truly odd. And this was not the place where I was supposed to go, because now it shows I should go to another place. Yeah, I am so messed up. Jeez, alright. Exhausted a la grand. Yup, because these are supposed to go to Thompson Falls. And this is Spokane, I think. So I don't know why I just thought I should take a left.
Turn right.
I will be back in a second, just need to check the thing. Yeah, now everything makes sense. Clearly I forgot my brain on in the restroom, so now I've got it and we're good. We're good to go. I'm not brainless anymore.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
How is the time? We still have 2 hours 46, and that's 2 hours 48 minutes to get there, so I need to push it a bit, see if I can make it. A little more offensive driver for a bit. Also it depends on the traffic lights as well.
Keep left. And then
No
turn left.
sir. Alright. Oh, it starts raining, of course.
Turn left.
That means I need to be careful. Alright, so maybe not gonna push it. Probably not. No problem. No problemo. Is this the mileage? The truck 12,307, 300 what something. It's quite long. Considering I have a lot of trucks. Oh, the visibility. I don't like this one. It's like truly annoying. It's so bright. I mean, it's fairly realistic, but I figured we should go there because yeah, I think I knew where I went wrong. So earlier I should have turned up on the freeway, and I just didn't. I would just gone through, just continued straight on, and at a couple of intersections later. Ah, man, that's when I realized that I had to turn around, and just assumed at that moment missed my right turn, and that was not the case. I missed it like 3 intersections before that. So assumptions can be so bad. Talking about that a lot with pilots. If that's just a human thing to do, like create a wrong image, and then every decision making you do after that is gonna come from that misunderstanding or misconception of the situation, and then you're just gonna go do a series of weird things that doesn't make sense, and that's what I did right now. Good thing I was in a truck, but if you're in a plane, that can be really bad. I mean, you're still human, even on the plane. That's why it's so good they have 2 pilots in a commercial jet. Because yeah, it happens to us all that we're leaving our brain in the restroom and continue the rest of the day without it. Then you have your co-pilot who hopefully didn't forget his brain in the restroom. find the light switch. The big one. I don't think I ever seen that in this game. I seen it in Microsoft Flight Simulator every now and then when the weather updates, but I never seen it in this one changing this rapidly between dark and bright. I'm gonna stay in this lane because we have a wait station coming up on our left side in the middle of the freeway. But we got a green light, so I'm gonna continue. As soon as I can turn or switch lanes, I'm gonna. This seems about enough. Right, so service station, it was a service station. They don't have that in Thompson Falls, but we'll be alright. As long as it's just that, it's fine. Not serious. So maybe I did a couple of dodos, no-nos or whatever with this one before I put it in the garage and I forgot to do anything about it. It's probably the case. Last time I was on my way to do a really bad mistake, like it was too slippery and I was on the wrong side of the
Right.
not the wrong side of the road, but I was
right.
Yeah, unintentionally moving to the left in a turn.
Exit right.
Curve. I just forgot that this truck is kind of sensitive. At least when it comes to the tri-drive, it does that. When it gets slippery, it wants to go straight forward.
Turn left.
Even if fast speed, that really doesn't make sense. But this one do that. This one is doing that. The Peterbilt doesn't. So Dom's Peterbilt.
Continue straight.
Where are we going with this? Walmart? Oh, Gypsum. That's Gypsum. That's what we... Okay, we are going to UPS, to the UPS terminal in Thompson Falls. I didn't know they had it. I thought it was Walmart. Maybe they have both. UPS. Where is that? I know I have the new names, like the real company names right now, but they had like Walbert, and that is Walmart. So maybe it's a UPS now, and it's not. When it was Walbert, it's actually turned into UPS when I changed it. Might be the case, because I don't remember any other terminals, cargo terminals like that in Thompson Falls. It's a small place, but I might have overlooked something. Maybe it's two terminals in one. That might be the case too. Two companies on the same premises, same property. This is a smooth ride. I love this truck. I like the W900s. You sit a little higher, you different they are. So I like the Peterbilt because of the split windshield, two-part windshield with that little pillar in the middle. And I kind of like the setup of the instruments and gauges a little better than I like in this one. However, this is John Ruda's, and he was constructive or enough
Turn
to
left.
put. You could choose between having like the GPS display instead of those 6 gauges on the right. But they all have a function, so I kind of like a lot of the gauges. It feels like an analog airplane or something. I like it. I like the old school. Alright, this is not good. Oh shit! He actually hit me. Oh man, that was... Yeah, he came fast and I already was on my way out. And for some reason, I kind of assumed he would turn, or I don't know. Jag kommer snart. Ge mig 5 minuter. Right, so we're almost there, and I'm gonna take a short break. At this terminal, UPS terminal. Yeah, it's not easy with this visibility. Now it's getting better, but if they keep coming fast, like it would be nothing, and I guess they are programmed to do so. They don't consider, I mean, they consider usually the rain. On the freeway, they are actually driving slower when it rains, but it may not be the same thing about the visibility, so they don't consider that. The AIs don't consider the visibility being bad. I think they should, because people would. I mean, smart people anyway would consider that. Smart, like it's a given, but not for everyone anyway. So
Keep left. And
people are different.
Turn left. Turn left.
And I'm going way too fast, as usual. Yeah. All right, so it is UPS only terminal.
Turn
So
left.
yeah, Walbert just got UPS. I kind of like it. I like UPS logo better than the Walbert
You've
or
arrived.
Walmart.
It's been my honor and duty to see you.
I actually like Walmart better than Walbert. Here we are, and I'm not gonna do a big business about this. If it turns green, I'm gonna be happy, and it did. If it's not, I'm gonna drop them anyway. There we go. Alright. Alright, I was a little late, like 1 hour, 6 minutes, nothing serious. And we're gonna not check these. We actually gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna be back in a bit. boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. At least one of them. Alright, we didn't have anything from here, I can tell, but we might have from the other side of the road. We have a forestry and some kind of road work site, or like where they keep their stuff when they build roads and such. Let's see if we can find it here in our database. Yeah. Ooh, Tesla. What? Tesla Thompson Falls to Ford Salmon. That seems interesting. And yeah, we don't have anything except for a helicopter. We have this. That's a little bit too long for now. Yeah, it seems like we're gonna try for Tesla today. Alright, let's see what this is. This is tires. Okay. Destination set. Oh, it's a... Of course it is. It's a heavy haul.
I may be the vice president of America, but you're the president of this car.
It's
And
odd,
it's
really.
time to take
Where
action.
is it? Like, where is Tesla? I didn't even know. That construction site I was talking about. All right, so it shuts down all the time now, it seems. Right, we did good with those, except for the little detour. Man, this is really bugging me. Hang on. I need to see if I can push it forward. This whole setup, because my... That's the case, right? Oh yeah, that's it. Our rudder pedals from the simulator, flight simulator, was in the way. Alright. Now it's a little more solid. I can't stand when things are wobbling and moving around. It's so annoying. I'm just not that much of a wobbly person.
Turn right.
Alright, so
Turn
it's
left.
to the left. That's interesting. Maybe it's a new one. I don't know. Alright, okay. What? So either this is a new place, or I've been here a lot of times, but I never ever thought I could get something from beyond this gas station. Maybe I just didn't take any jobs from there, but I thought this section was totally like blocked. I could have been wrong, of course, but that's what I thought. Because I've been using this road on the left side, up in the mountains. One you can see on the map,
In
up on
400
the
meters.
GPS.
Turn right.
I'm intrigued. This is nice. Yeah, so
Turn right.
this is where it gets blocked. Alright, cool. No, I might have been here, but if that was the case, it was just once. I don't have a
You've
clue.
arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
I don't remember this beautiful building on the left. Beautiful because of the stone walls. I find that beautiful. Right, so auto parts, is that our? Seems seems a little bit too short. Oh, hang on. Again, I'm not paying attention. Maybe I just had a few minutes and it's not here anymore. That could be the case. I was too slow. No, it's here. It's here, right? Why does it look like that? Yeah. Confirm. Confirm and take it. Take job. I am job. Yeah, it's not that one. It's another one. It's probably around the corner or something. Oh. Yeah, it is. It's right around the corner, so I need to back up there. All right. We're all right with that.
Secret Service has your back, and so do I. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's get outside and check the trailer. Might eat your legs. Alright. Itchy legs, itchy legs. Why are they itching? Itchy legs, itchy legs. It's not their fault. Itchy legs, itchy legs. Doodaloo. I didn't check the back. By the way. Yeah. Nip, nip. Nip, nip. There we go. Loaded with tires. And we're gonna check if we can find a service place, service station, service. We need to, yeah, we got 3 here, like crazy. Okay, we can take this one, like take turn off the freeway one ramp before the one they want us to turn off on.
Let's get going. The leaders of many foreign nations await your arrival.
Yeah, it is kind of heavy. Tell. It is so cool. So we got to try both the triple and the double. That's nice. I like these doubles actually. Not a fan of the short doubles. Just
Turn left.
I like the challenge of a long truck. What is this? Like this is another. Just need to check what this is. What? On this side, it was like a marking. I can't. All right. I don't know what it is. It's interesting though. Anyway. Oh, it's lit up. Look at that. On the panel, the orange red engine light.
straight.
Straight, it says. Straight.
Continue straight.
Straight. Got it. Straight. I think the game has overall better flow than it had before. But it was so long ago I played it, so maybe I
Keep
don't.
right.
I mean, it was not long ago, but considering that I've done it every day since August all the way to beginning of February. I can't pronounce February. Anyway. Considering that, then it's a long pause, long hold up, just being away for a couple of weeks, you know. Maybe it was a month. I don't know when I did my last truck stream. Actually, it was, I'm thinking like 2 weeks ago, maximum 3, but I think 2.
Keep right.
If it was more,
And
then
turn
flying
right.
must be really fun.
Turn right.
Still parallel with the train. You are driving with the train, with the train. It's new cars on the train. Like, I see the yellow ones, but I haven't seen the orange white ones before. So I think it's new ones. And yes, they are cars on the cars. Probably. It's a car of transport. And I'm the tire transport of those cars, I guess. No, I don't know. Union Pacific. Union Pacific. I love the way they have like graffiti on the cars. That's just perfect. I couldn't, you know, any other game they wouldn't. That's just no. So like that's kind of what triggers me most about Microsoft.
Continue
as
straight.
About that, it almost seems like they are expecting, you know, third-party developer to do some of the work themselves in the development of whatever software involved in the planes, and it just seems like that to me, you know. And this is also a platform with plenty of third-party content, but I mean, yeah, sure,
Continue straight.
trucks are a little better with third-party, but not that much. I mean, you can still get good, except for the engines. Maybe I think the engines are the only thing I would comment on in the development of this game, as far as, you know, the basic vanilla stuff goes. The engines need a rework. They might have already done that. I don't know, because I haven't looked into it, but I believe they have. Everyone is like, where have you been? Have you been living under a rock or what? They did that last year, like new engines. Haven't you heard? No. And yes, I have been living under a rock. How did you know? Takes one to know one. Just kidding. I think it's gonna stop the engine in it. deliveries I will work with. Riding a motorbicycle and delivery, like a, what do you call it? Like the UPS man.
Keep right. And
But
then
with smaller
exit
stuff,
right.
so stuff that could fit in the
Exit
in a
right.
wide box mounted on the back of the motorcycle. I did that all year long, so winter and summer didn't matter. And well, it did matter because I hated winter, but I did it anyway. It was cold, it was wet, it was slippery, cold. Did I mention it was cold? Yeah, it was cold.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I will do so, my good man. I will do so. Alright.
Continue straight.
Right. I did mess up again, but it's fine because we have another one on the right. So we will go with that one instead. One is as good as another. I couldn't say that fast. It would be a tongue twister for me. One is as good. One is as good. One is as good as another. One is as good as another. One is as good as. One is as good as. One is as good as another. Ah, that's hard.
Make a U-turn. Let's keep our enemies guessing.
I would say 90 degrees turns feels so much realistic. So like it feels exceptionally real to take a turn in an intersection and how the truck is leaning out of it. Say not into the turn but out of the turn. And acceleration and everything, and I have like really soft. I have put every setting on very soft, like with the suspension and stuff. So just to have a little more feeling of it. It's not that soft in reality, but it gets closer to reality for some reason. All right, let's repair this little whiner. Alright, so 22% of the tires. So that didn't make sense at all. How can it be? So it must have been a bug since the update. I don't think I've driven this one since they did a major update. The 147. And so that might be the reason it didn't register, because 22 plus 12 is like 34. And 15, that's like 44, 49. Plus 6 is 55. Plus, oh my god, 9 is 64%. So overall I had 64% of damage on my truck. That makes sense. It would not work like it should. And it would just register like, what did I say? 20% of tires. I can run it for 10 more. I can wear it like 10 more. That's almost right about the tires though. Alright. Alright. It's done. It's repaired. It's good. We should put some fuel in it as well. Put some diesel in it. I mean, I have 1/3 left of the tank, but hey, Why push it? Why push it? If anyone is parked behind me, I feel sorry for them. I would have checked it, but I didn't in this case, obviously. Alright, so which one is it? This one is good enough. Let's fuel this baby up and get going. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's very chill to drive the truck simulator. It's more chill than flying in the flight sim. Although, of course, if I would fly the 737 like a long way, that would be kind of chill, because I would just watch the instruments and do a lot of talking. I don't know how people would like that. Okie dokie. Let's roll out. Where's my truck? There is my truck. There it is. Coming around the corner with the fancy lights and stuff, and ding 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 ding. It looks real. It looks really good. Ding 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 ding. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna take a ride. I love the lighting. Did it do something to that as well, or is it just better than the flight sim? Might be just better than the flight sim.
Keep right.
Really
And
good.
in, turn right. Turn right.
Not gonna stop now. Hello, Mr. Police Officer.
Keep right. And in, turn right.
My lord. That was definitely the wrong one. Okay. Good thing I just repaired it. Yeah, you wouldn't be, I don't think you would be able to put that in that gear anyway. But I don't have that fancy thing. It would be really cool to have it, like a shifter, gear shifter that actually don't allow you to put any gear on that it's not possible for you to do. Almost not even by force. Of course you could force it, and that would definitely register some serious damage to the gearbox.
Continue straight.
In case you wonder why I'm scratching so much, it's just so darn hot in here, and that triggers my skin to be itchy. So we're gonna have some night
Continue
driving as
straight.
well. Kinda nice. Oh, sorry. Oh, darn it. Alright. I don't know what that was. Like, what is his problem back there? super intense and super annoying and super impatient. Got a nice shot. Oh, not gonna do any screenshots, not right now. I'm not gonna
Continue
push it.
straight.
No, 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 no. I'm good,
Continue
but I'm not
straight.
that good. Yeah, I kind of missed this. It'd be so
Keep
much
right.
easier if
And
I could
in, turn right.
change the setup with ease. I mean, it's not that hard, but like I said before, it kind of wears down the what's that? That's like a frame. Frame? Not a frame. It's like a rack. Everything sits on a rack and it's kind of rebuilt because it doesn't fit me any otherwise, so I had to rebuild it, and that comes with us a couple of stability trade-offs.
Turn
say
right.
that needs constant attention, and I have like these I love when I start a sentence and I just bump into words I don't even know. Like it's like a belt that you can stretch, not stretch, but and I probably don't know that word too, but just right now it doesn't. It's not there in the memory bank. Anyway, so I have different solutions for it to work in my position of how I'm sitting, the size, the height, everything, and then last but not least, how solid, how stable it is. I'm kind of using my desk as part of that stability, so it kind of it's bent to fit just underneath my desk, and it's there solid. If I move it, the whole desk moves, and that's how I want it. That's how it's working out best. Then I have a little screw and little construction on the right for my gear shifter. That's also something I need to attach, and I use a screw to secure it so it doesn't move back and forth, because obviously that's also taller or higher setup than it was originally. So this is, instead of having a long gear shifter stick, say, that would be my primary solution, but I didn't take it that far yet. Might not ever do so. We'll see. But I like the height of it. It feels very American. Like the old trucks with the high shifters. Not all of them had high shifters. It's something custom thing they do, but I know that. So my point was just that it's so sensitive construction, so it might not work if I just move back and forth all the time, and whole structure
Continue straight.
getting weak by the time if I move it back and forth too much. Alright, I'm just not. We need to visit the weight station.
Continue straight.
And I'm usually taking the first, last intersection what we passed it. Usually take left there. But I was not in the right lane, in the left lane. I was in the wrong lane. Yeah, there it is again. The 90 degrees turn feels so realistic. And when you mess up, that feels
Make a
realistic too.
U-turn. Let's keep our enemies guessing.
I think we're good though. We are good. No one is coming. Oh shoot, I was too early. These cones. I had a friend that turned too soon and he was driving in front of me. We did have like an online convoy session. And he just dragged that one for a bit. That cone, and it ended up under my truck when I was passing it. So, what? So it ended up under my truck, and I couldn't get rid of it. So it was under there for a good while, like making strange noises. Like, what is that? It's the cone. I got your cone under my truck and it's stuck there. Darn it. And it's no ice cone either, because that would have been good. I kind of could go for an ice cone right now. Oh.
Keep left. And then turn left.
That's interesting of you to say. Because I'm going to take a right, so I can take a left and a left. Something didn't match up there.
Turn left.
Oh, I would love a green light right now. Oh, look. I don't believe I've seen that combination before. I don't think. I've seen shorter ones and single trailers, but not doubles like that. That's the first time I ever recognized that. Just the same setup that I have right now, so cool. But I hope it works in reality, because some trucks have problems in intersections and they just run over like a car in the opposite, coming the opposite way, like sitting waiting there for the green light, and the truck turns left and
straight.
gets stuck in that car and no one can go anywhere. Oh, hang on a second. Alright, this is the bad high beam. So if you have traditional lights on John Ruda's Kenworth, and the other trucks as well, you get really bright high beam, and this is not the one. This is the one that's spread better. It spreads more evenly and more widely. But I actually like the bright one the best, because it's like, wow, this is good high beam. And this is alright too. Gonna leave the retarder now. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Works properly, pretty good, I'd say. Just enough for every corner, every turn. That is cozy feeling just to be cruising like this through the night, talking to myself. Oh shit. No, what you actually hear is my thoughts. I just removed the filter from, you know, the resistance between the thoughts and the mouth. Tell by the weird metaphors. Imagine having this guy in your head the whole day. Alright, this is gonna be a tight one. I'm gonna take up 2 lanes almost. Not prepared, though I know about this curve and this turn, but I forgot it in the moment. But he seems okay. He or she, it's an AI, so it's an it. Getting there. Starting to get tired now. How long do we have to go? 1.5 hours. That's alright. That's to lose all the engine, but I got to keep one. This would be the one I would keep. This is the only one that others in the convoy can't hear, so I hope they fix it. I mean, if you have a cat, I think the Cummins as well. ZeeMod's coming, and ZeeMod's cat. Other ones can hear it. I mean, they have to have it, but have to have the mod, and they will hear your, if you have that engine. But with the Detroit diesel, they don't. It's like you don't hear anything. Like electric truck, I think, if I remember it correctly, it was just nothing, just totally peace and quiet, which is not bad, but well, you would want others to hear your roar. That seem to be liking it. Also, I got plenty of views later on, so not maybe when I streamed it, but later. So I guess maybe it's not that bad, but I don't think any of them really get to the same level as the trucking content. I don't see the point in having 2 different like YouTube accounts, one for aviation and one for trucking, but I wanted to, but I suck at things that I don't want to do, so I'm just doing it bad. That's not. It's no point. It's gonna be just bad content. Grouchy, weird old man sitting, doing stuff, saying stuff. No one is getting happy about that. Or who knows? Maybe that would be the great content. The grouchy old man. I'm not that old though, but I can be grouchy.
Continue straight.
Mood and mode. Both. All right. So, what I would like to have, but that's just over the top. Like that's if I had a lot of money to do so, I would.
In 400 meters.
Have two setups,
Turn left.
two computers, basically the same setup, but twin setup, like one for the
turn left.
aviation and one for the trucking. And the next option would be, and it's a fair one, I mean, I could get 2 racks, but different kind of racks, better racks than what I have, or build 2 racks that would fit so good that it would be easy just to move them, and all I have to do is really just disconnect. And if I had like a USB hub attached to the rack, and that could end up in just being one only
Keep
USB
right.
connection,
And then continue straight
to the computer, and that would make it even easier. So
Continue
two
straight.
USB hubs and 2 racks that are easily moved, maybe on wheels that you can
Keep
drop
right.
down on feet,
And
so
then turn right.
the wheels will rise and then it will be solid on the floor.
Turn right.
That would make things easier, and just, I could switch back and forth a lot easier. I still want to continue driving tonight, but it's just too late. I could go for another hour actually, even if my brain is toast. I really much enjoy this
Keep
soft
right. And
driving
then turn right.
in the night. But we are here now, and this is going to be the
Turn
end of
right.
our journey today. Sadly. Right. Nobody's here. We're just gonna drop this off.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you
Save
through
the
this
game.
mission.
Good thing we didn't have other crashes though. That was nice. Just one crash. And if it's just one, that could happen. If it's more than it's something repeated. then something is wrong. Serious wrong. Alright. There we go. Alright guys, gals and guys, thank you for watching and see you next time. Have a good one.